What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is some polls. I do polls still. I know it doesn't seem like it because there's not as many videos. I just do them behind the scenes a little bit more right now. Not because I don't want you to see them, because you guys do like the polls videos. You watch them, and I appreciate the snot out of that. But I just do them at work a lot of times, like on a quick break or on like other types of breaks, that you take throughout the day every once in a while, right? Just because like I'm working a lot, right? So this I do for fun. These polls, they take a minute or two to do, so I just do them while I'm on a quick break. And that's it. So, these are like days at a time gone by. Like this is June 17. You can see this from my camera roll, which is kind of nice, right? That's June 17. I did a 5 pull on something. I don't know what it is right now. Oh, it's loot that's got moments, so it's the moment loot, right? This is El Moment loot. So I'm really, really, really hoping for that Drew McIntyre moment is what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm really, really want, what I really, really want. But instead I get a 6-star pull, but I've got everybody in this loot already. So, and British, C-tier British Bulldog of all people. Unbelievable! I already had that one, but that is a cool moment. That is a cool, cool moment. All right. Whoa, that was not what I wanted. What is this? What? I don't remember. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm just going to freeze for a second so I can find the actual next video. I don't remember that being there. That's hilarious. I don't usually not remember things, so I have no clue how that got there. But that's awesome. This is a 40 pull, and apparently it's for CM Punk, Voice of the Voiceless. This would have been, I think. Oh no, it's for Jacqueline. I think I had CM Punk at that point. Definitely going for Jacqueline. Still can't tell you what loot this is, although there's hangers. This has got to be. It's got to be Kane, is what it's got to be. This is the feud loot. The feud loot of disappointment. But at least it's resources, right? One purple TP at a time. Let's talk about this for a second, actually. This has become something more than a polls video right now. The feud loot coins like this, they need an update. Like, if you want us to look forward to these polls and be excited about them. I know that they're free and therefore they're not meant to be great, but I don't actually know what that is. I think it's like 25 TP and 25,000 coins, 50,000 coins. 50,000 coins, can't get you a ticket to your bathtub anymore in this game. So 100,000, like, they at least need to be increments of millions in the coins and increments of thousands in the TP, and that's definitely not what we're seeing. I have seen someone hit big in these before, but it is so monumentally rare that I would never assume I'm going to get anything more than a swift kick in the left testicle. That's about the best I would assume that I would get out of any of the feud loot coins that you get during like flash feuds or whatever this one was, right? So there's other polls coming. Don't worry. And we're 3/4 of the way through this one. I don't remember if I kept this just to put it in like some future like fall asleep to soothing sounds and champions polls, because that video does exist. We did one, and 400 of you watched it, so thank you. I very much appreciate that. Now, if the other 3,279 or so that are subscribed to our channel would watch that video like while you go to sleep, that would be awesome, because it actually games the algorithm in our favor. It's like secrets here of behind the scenes, like why channels do that. Plus, when you fall asleep and the commercials play like while you're sleeping, that's good for YouTube, channels, and it games the algorithm. So like, dang, you watched 6 hours of one of Champions Chat's videos, and so you must really love Champions Chat, and I hope you do, because we try to be like, we don't try to be entertaining. We just are. And that was gloating. That was dumb. When Rusty's on, at least we're pretty entertaining. But no, I mean, you guys like our stuff because you watch our stuff, and Yeah, I'm going to speed run through this one because this is a different video. It's also that crappy loot. Look at that. Crappy, 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 crappy. Look at how crappy it is in fast speed. Like, oh wait, that was Shamu. Somewhere in here. Right there. Look at that. I got 20 shards of Shamu. Not Shamu. Shamu's the guy, the whale at Disney World. Yeah, I got those. 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 This is the best. Oh, whoa. Okay, that actually right there is good. Look at that. That is. I need 900. No, I need 802 shards of her. So 20 of them was appreciated. I think that's all I get out of this. But that alone, that's the best thing I've seen in these pulls in a very long time. Apparently you get Shamu shards if you do this loot. Yeah, that was that one. Hold on. I got pictures of my kids here and other things. I want to make sure that we don't do that on the screen. There we go. Here's more. And as you can see clearly right here, I am watching... Hold on, let me clear this out. There we go. Now you can see Dan Murrell. If you don't know about Dan Murrell, used to be on Screen Crush, or no, Screen Junkies. Screen Crush is amazing, but used to be on Screen Junkies back in the day. Has his own channel where he does the box office every week and tells you what's good, and he's a real like Slim Numbers, real numbers kind of guy as well. So if you don't know Dan Murrell, which I'm pretty sure you do, because he's got millions of followers and we've got low thousand of followers, like 3,000-4,000 followers, which I totally appreciate, by the way. Like, not knocking us, just that guy has a lot, we got little, right? So you probably know about him, but if you don't, he's got some great reviews. And speaking of reviews, oh, this is for Elio. This is the weekend that Elio was in the box. We liked Elio. That was a really good family movie. It didn't do well in the box office, and that's what Dan's talking about right there. And apparently I disappeared the video. Okay, I got some CM Punk shards. Whoa, what is this? There's more? Hold on. This is apparently when I was still hunting down CM Punk, because look at that. I'm like 400 short. If you saw our other video, you know that I did get him. I shard recruited him somehow. I don't remember at this point, because I do these so much when I'm like in the middle of a break that I just do them real quick, and I'm not as attentive to them apparently. I don't know. No, this was good. What the heck is this? Anything else that's there? Okay, look at that. I got some CM Punk shards. I don't know how many because I keep skipping by it, but I got some CM Punk shards. So there's that video right there. There's the entertainment value is high here. Hi ho. And speaking of, here is a 40 pull that I also didn't air, even though it's like actual real loot. Like this was cost me money loot. Like $100 cost me money, not like the $20 cost me money video like that we had on the other one there, where it was like 10 pulls for Becky. This was big dollar. This is big dollar loot. Did I already show, like, is this the loot where I get CM Punk? Did I already show this in another video? Because I tried to delete them before that, but I don't know. Let's do the zoomy thing. Let's zoomies. For a man who hates skip all, I got the zoomies tonight. Look at that. It's like high speed mode. Oh, Scott Steiner. I got 6-star Scott. Oh, there it is. Hey, there you go. That tells you what it is right there. That's the event. Look at it. I got a 6-star Dom Mysterio, Dirty Dom. I got some. Ooh, that's terrible. Blaze. Ooh, yuck. Final boss. Dirty Dom. Cody, Damian, Sonya, Cody, Purple Rhea. I got the Purple Rhea. I got some Asuka. I got some Not Elias, which I still don't know why he's in every single loot, but that's crazy. I got an early guarantee on Devon, Pooper Doopers. So all I got out of that was 2,250 medallions, because I promise you none of these were worth it. And that, my friends... Oh, wait, what's this? There's more. Sami Zayn Dudenator. That, my friends, is why I didn't turn that into its own long-form video, apparently. Yes, I knew in the future, in the unmarked future, that I would just skim through it real quick because it was super crappy loot. That's all I know. It was super crappy. Super crappy! Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got, here we go. We got a 15 pull. This is a 15 pull on gear loot, and I do love me the gear loot when it goes my way. And this month I did get 2 or 3 the much more common gears. But I got Powerhouse Hogan's gold gear. You saw that in the last video. I got tranquilized there because that is awful. And I've got so much of that Striker Austin gear that it's not even a humorous anecdote anymore. It's just not worth saying. Kind of like, please get rid of that from the loot. Please, please, please. Hey, that's fun. If you didn't have Silver Yoko, that would be good. What I really need is Macho Man's gear. I don't have either of Macho Man's gear, Hall of Fame, and he's been in this loot every month, and I've not one time. He's like in the common section, and not once have I gotten Macho Man's gear. I don't know what's wrong. Come on, give me Macho Man's gear. I thought I got a new one on this. This might not be that video. Here it is. Nope. But that is good. Jim the Anvil Neidhart was and still kind of is one of my favorite techs in the game. Like, just low-key, not even kidding kind of thing. All right, 5 more. This is the moments loot. So maybe this is where I get a good moment. That might be it. I think I recorded one where I was like, wow, that's not wow. That's 45,000 times of getting kicked in the butt. That's 45,000 times of getting kicked in the eye. This is 45,000 times. Oh, no, 15,000 times of I don't even know what that was, apparently. Great. And then I got a moment, right? Oh, that's right. Yes, I have that one already. But still, that is a very good moment. If you didn't know, so to speak, now you know. All right, I got 3 more. 2 of them are super quick. So this is another 15 pull on the gear loot. And maybe this is the one where I got a new gear, because I know I got a new gear in one of these. I'm pretty darn sure of it. It's not that one, because I just got that back to back. I wish it were that mommy gear. Spoilers, I guarantee it's not the mommy gear, because I would be very happy with that. Instead, I got China. So like the old mommy, like the OG mommy, if you want to go OG mommy. I like that. Baron Corbin with his really weird face. I don't know why they did that to his face on that gear, but it looks like he's petulant. That's the best word. He's petulant in that picture. Showstopper gear. Fun fact, I actually won a giveaway from Professor right before we became official CCs, and it was for that gear. That's Shawn Michaels gear that I just got in this. Also, shout out to Professor. Check out his podcast, History's Greatest Crimes. Come on, new. Nope, that's not new. And it was my guarantee, which means I get it twice. There it is. No, I already had Goldberg. I didn't think I had Goldberg. Apparently I already had Goldberg. By the way, Goldberg with both gears hits for 90 million. I just figured that out the other day. Last one, something I don't do much on here, because I don't do them much at all, because, they're just here and there when I get them. But this is the Champions Club. They're into the, the whatchamacallit, the one where you have the DX pass. Yeah. This is what's in that loot, if you ever wondered. This is what it looks like. These were called vaults. Vaults were the old prize walls. And to be honest, I don't know why we got rid of vaults, because I really liked them. I thought vaults were super cool, especially if you could guarantee yourself that you would eventually get the good thing, but you could also draw it randomly. So it's like doing loot pulls, but in slow motion. Because it took you forever to get there, but when you did, it just felt so good. So that's it for this video. This is some random pulls, but things I do behind the scenes that now are in front of the scenes. And thank you for being behind the scenes, supporting Champions Chat, being active on our Discord server, being in the comments section on these videos, liking and subscribing, and especially subscribing because we're on that subscriber goal, and showing up to our Twitch streams that we're doing weekly for the podcast. And thank you for listening to the podcast, because it's still the fastest growing podcast in WWE Champions, or whatever. That's Rusty's line, so I don't ever say it, so I don't have it memorized, even though I've heard it almost every week for the last 2 years. Weird, huh? We're going on 2 years that we've done that podcast. That is super fun. How many of you have side projects like that have lasted 2 years? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this video. We appreciate, literally really appreciate you. No fluff, all heart. I'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye.